access control and search procedures are measures implemented to ensure the security and privacy of sensitive information and physical spaces. These procedures are commonly used in various settings, including organizations, airports, government facilities, and online platforms. Here's an overview of access control and search procedures. Access control. Access control refers to the mechanisms and policies put in place to regulate access to resources, systems, or information. It involves the authentication and authorization of individuals or entities requesting access. The goal is to ensure that only authorized personnel can access certain areas or data, protecting against unauthorized access and potential security breaches. Authentication. Authentication is the process of verifying the identity of a user or entity. It typically involves presenting credentials such as usernames, passwords, or biometric factors, e.g., fingerprints, facial recognition, to prove one's identity. Authorization. Once authenticated, individuals are granted specific permissions or privileges based on their roles or levels of access. Authorization ensures that users can only access the resources or perform actions appropriate for their assigned roles. Access control lists, ACLs. ACLs are lists or rules that define who can access specific resources or perform certain actions. They can be applied to files, folders, network devices, or applications, allowing administrators to set fine-grained permissions for different users or groups. Two-factor authentication, 2FA, and multi-factor authentication, MFA. These methods add an extra layer of security by requiring users to provide additional authentication factors, such as a temporary code sent to a mobile device, in addition to their passwords. Security tokens and smart cards. Security tokens or smart cards are physical devices that store authentication credentials and generate one-time passwords or digital signatures. They provide an additional level of security compared to traditional username-password combinations. Search procedures. Search procedures are used to inspect individuals, objects, or information to identify potential threats, contraband, or unauthorized items. These procedures may vary depending on the context, such as security checkpoints, customs inspections, or digital searches. Physical searches. In physical security settings like airports or government buildings, security personnel may conduct searches by visually inspecting bags, using metal detectors, or performing pat-downs. These searches aim to detect prohibited items, weapons, or other threats. Baggage scanning. X-ray machines and other scanning technologies are used to examine the contents of bags and luggage, identifying potential threats or prohibited items without physically opening them. Digital searches. In the digital realm, search procedures involve examining electronic devices, files, or online activities to gather information or detect illicit content. This may occur at border crossings, during criminal investigations, or in corporate environments. Electronic device inspections. Customs or law enforcement officials may inspect laptops, smartphones, or other electronic devices for evidence of illegal activities, contraband, or potential security threats. Data and content searches. Authorities may search files, emails, messages, or online accounts for specific keywords, metadata, or patterns of behavior. This can be done using specialized software, algorithms, or human analysis. Network monitoring. Organizations may employ network monitoring tools to analyze network traffic, identify security breaches, or detect unauthorized access attempts. It's important to note that the implementation of access control and search procedures should always be done in compliance with applicable laws, regulations, and privacy standards to strike a balance between security and individual rights.